Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a really long time, it feels like, since I've made a video, but it's only actually been about a week and a half. Anyways, let's get started. So today I really wanted to talk about why I do no spend months, and I'm going to be doing one this very month, April. I know it's already the 2nd, but yesterday I did not spend any money either, not only because everything was closed on Easter Day, but because it was the start of my no spend. I didn't get a chance to make this video earlier. But anyways, let's get started. So the first reason is, and this is the biggest reason why I love doing no spend months or weeks or whatever. I would eventually like to work up to a no spend year, but we'll see about that. Anyway, is because it's good to know that if I really needed to live with nothing, with no incoming money, which I have had to do in the past, with no income of any kind, that we could for a certain time, whether it be a month or two, and just live with what we have. That is almost the most humbling experience, and it's really good to know that if need be, maybe we are not using savings, nothing, just living on nothing, then we could. And I have proved to myself in the past that we definitely could do that if we needed to. The second reason why I like doing no spend months is because I like being able to resist temptation and practice self-control. I have very little self-control when it comes to certain things, so my no spend months really allow me to exercise self-constraint and self-control and just say no to pretty much everything that I can't really do. So I like being able to say no and just live with what I have for a time. And yeah, the third one is I like being able to enjoy and really get to know and appreciate what I already have. And going into the fourth one is it gives me time to get even more creative with what I have. So it gives me even more appreciation for all of the things that I have already, whether it be garbage that I can reuse over again, or recycling that I can make into new things, or clothing that I can wear a different way, or maybe I can sew it into a new piece of clothing. There are so many different ways that you can do with what you have and make it into something new, so that it's something different. And the last but not least is sometimes when I do spend more money in a month or in a time than I normally would, whether it was planned or unplanned, whether it was, an emergency, like a necessity, or maybe it was not, and I maybe didn't have to buy it, but I did anyway, because for whatever reason, I do like to taking a spending break as a sort of a catch-up time for all the money I spent. For example, in March, I did have to buy a few computer programs so that I could do taxes for some businesses and stuff like that, and I had to buy a antivirus software, a different kind, a better kind for my computer, because I was dealing with such confidential information. I needed a really good antivirus software on my computer so that people's identities would not be stolen, right? So that is important. And basically, as well as our crafting and a whole bunch of other things that I was really getting into right now at the moment, which I'm not going to get into with you right now, but I will in time. And yeah, so I have a lot going on right now, and now I need to take a break from spending money because I've already spent that money and I don't need to anymore. So those are my 5 reasons why I love, why I enjoy, and why I feel personally that I need to take spending freezes or no spend months or whatever you want to call them. And then I have 4 rules for my no spend month this month. This month, I know last time I did a no spend month, I didn't do any grocery shopping at all. But this month I am going to allow myself a certain amount of money. I'm thinking around $50, but I'm not quite sure just because I had such a small amount last month, which was only $100, that I really am running out of a lot of things. My fridge is pretty bare, and so yes. Anyway, so I'm going to buy some groceries. Not a lot, but some this month. Number 2, I am only going to be paying for, my bills like rent, phone, internet, gas for the car, and my insurance and that kind of stuff like that need to be paid. And if they don't, they come after you or you get an interest charge. So that stuff I will pay. Number 3, I will still be putting money into all of my money envelopes for the month. I just will not be allowed to spend it this month so that I can have that amount in there and I can save it for next month, if that makes sense. And number 4, if I can find a way of doing something for free, for instance, if I have gift cards that I can use to go to the movie theater, I can go to the movie theater because technically I am not spending any money because that was a gift to me, or free events, or points, for instance, for car washes. I have a ton of points saved up. I could probably get 20 car washes if I wanted to. So on a side note, when I do say finding ways of doing something that doesn't cost me any money, that does not mean that I go out with a friend or family and say, oh, I'm on a no spend month, so I can't pay. Can you pay for me? That is a big no. And I won't be doing that. But it doesn't mean that if someone says, hey, can I take you out for lunch for your birthday as a treat on me? Then I will say, of course, but that is different. And it is my birthday this month, so then possibly that might happen once or twice, but I am not expecting anything from anyone. But if it does come about, then of course I will not say no to that. And on another note, I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day, and I hope you had a fabulous Easter.